Ladies and gentlemen, our shit. No. Great, technical issues already on the stream. There we go. How are we all doing? Aston Villa against Manchester United this afternoon. It is a big game for both teams. It's fifth v sixth now. As Aston Villa really need to pick up from the last few games. We've not been good enough. I'll be one of the first to say it. I think a result is very desperately needed. And yeah, hopefully we get it today. We're against a side that is very hard to predict. They're not great away from home, but then we weren't great when we last played them. They play very well against a high line, as well we know very well. So hopefully we can get on live on TikTok and YouTube. We are losing, says Did Fit Gun. Need a result here. Come on, up the Villa. Guys, give me your score predictions for today. And we'll go through the lineups of both teams. Villa with Martinez in goal, Cash, Carlos, Longley, Moreno. Still no Digne on the bench. Still no Pau Torres, also on the bench. Konza is injured, so that's three of our best four defenders, all injured. That is a massive, massive problem. Our back line is terrible without those players. Pau Torres, I think, has been one of the biggest missed players for Aston Villa this season. Honestly, I think Pau Torres is absolutely brilliant. And when he's not playing, I think we really suffer, to be honest. Yeah, it is what it is. Hopefully after this week he will be back. We did bring him off the bench against Burnley, and that seemed to backfire because he got injured again. So that will probably not happen today. Digne, I mean, he was brilliant at the start of the season, and I'm actually in a place where I'm genuinely sad that he's not playing. There was a point in time where Villa fans preferred Moreno. I don't anymore. Maybe it's reactionary. Maybe I'm just looking at this season in general. But I think Digne has been a lot better than what we've seen from Moreno at all. And yeah, I can't wait for Digne to be back, to be honest. 6-0 Man United. I doubt it'll be that. We might lose today, but yeah. How you doing, Tab? 2-2 in my opinion. And with Villa's rise to where they are now, is Mings... I mean, that's another question that I've seen people have. Is Mings even good enough to play for Villa when he's back? Because since he's been gone, Pau Torres has been brilliant. Like I said, Konza is arguably one of the most reliable defenders we've seen in the Premier League. Is Mings at a place where he'd start over them two? Probably not, but he would play ahead of Carlos and Longley for sure. West Ham are shit. I mean, they're not great. They lost 6-0 today. Ramsey loves a goal against United, says Tab. And with Villa... Oh, no, I read that one, didn't I? Yeah, I get a lot of rival fans on this stream, so don't worry. Hopefully, if you win, suddenly the rival comments do deplete. I will say that. Out of nowhere, seemingly. Yeah, afternoon, mate. Sorry, just trying to read that comment. Predictions on the game. Up the Villa. You know what? We need a response today. Are we going to get one? Is the real question. I think it'll be a close game. I really want to say we'll win today. I think we'll win 2-1 because we need to. If we don't win today, we are in some serious trouble. It's just it is what it is. 3-1 Villa, says Shane. The score we've not kicked off yet. Areas you think Villa could strengthen with... how long you got? If you got all day, I'll be here. I think our fullbacks need improving on. I like the system. I just don't know if we have the players for it. I like John McGinn, but I think we could improve. We could put McGinn elsewhere and improve on the wide. Well, it's like a wide/narrow position. It's really weird. You know, Emery has completely revolutionised the 4-4-2. Well, so the Villa enjoy the 3 points. Some more 5-0 United. Come on, the Villa. All right. So we'll go through the United lineup, and I'll give you some some input from a Villa fan if you care, as a United fan, to know about that. Also, I got comments on my YouTube. I apologise. United 1, Villa 4, United 2, Villa 1. Those are your 2 predictions. Rip pow. How you doing, Alexi? And long-leg Carlos simply can't play out from the back like Torres and Konza can. This results in Luiz and Kamara dropping too deep. Galaxy, we need 3 points. Mark, sup AJ, we're going to lose. I hate always being right. Negative Villa fans today. I mean, I do get it, but dear Lord. All right, we'll go through the United lineup, shall we? Onana in goal. Luke Shaw, Varane, Maguire, Dalot. No Lisandro Martinez. I think that could be a big miss. Also, I got to ask for United fans. Surely you'd have preferred Johnny Evans today ahead of Harry Maguire, right? Surely. Like, I don't know. I think Johnny Evans he was very good against us actually in the 3-2 game a few weeks ago. So I'm very surprised to see Harry Maguire play. I'd love to know what United fans think about that, to be honest. Mainu, Casemiro pivot, Rashford, Bruno Fernandes, Garnacho, and Rasmus Højlund up front. Well, you can thank Villa for getting Højlund to the top level. Got his first goal and he's not looked back ever since. But yeah, I think Harry Maguire could either be a weakness or a strength for United. You only really get like 2 versions of Maguire, the really good like England version or the laughable one. And I really hope it's the former, not the latter today. It is expensive and I'm a uni student. There you go. 3-1 from Dills, but please beat United. I hope so, mate. I do hope so. Like I said, 2-1. Leon Bailey. I think if we are to win today, Bailey will get a goal. I think he's been on fire recently. He did score against United, I think only a year or 2 ago, when David De Gea was in goal. I think was it last year he scored? It might have been the year before. So I'm hoping for a Bailey goal. Jacob Ramsey back in the Villa team today. Does like a goal against United. Does actually play that. I think he's scored in his last 2 games at home against Man United, so maybe he gets 3 in 3. You got in the FA Cup next. You got in any European game. I must have missed that draw, to be honest. So do let me know, mate. Who you've got next in the Champions League, Europa League? Surely you've got a game in the Europa Conference League. You know, a team like Chelsea, that massive club. Surely you've got a European game coming up soon, eh? Villa needs to do the Mags a favour, please. I mean, a defeat for United would be catastrophic, I think. Already they've had a season that has, been very questionable to say the least. Newcastle right behind them. West Ham, I mean, they're lucky West Ham got battered today. So it's giving them a bit more leeway. But with Newcastle and Brighton breathing down the neck, you would think Man United very much need a win today to release some of that pressure. If I was to check DMs, it's going to be a long time after. How are we all doing them? We're going to start the game. Players on the pitch. We're only a few minutes away. Guys, double tap the screen. Any follows to the channel will be appreciated. I am both live on TikTok and on YouTube. Feel free to follow me on both. Man United going to kick off from right to left, attacking towards the whole 10, which does mean Villa get the whole 10 in the second half. Could be the difference. We are underway, and I will remove that. Guys, you can watch on YouTube with a slightly better viewing, to say the very least. We've got some overlays on screen and all that good stuff. In fact, if I do that and that, we should have some stats on screen. Oh, wait. We will have stats on screen. It's just I need to interact with it, apparently. What? There we go. So we've got possession, shots, and all that. Galaxy Beast says, I think 2-1 or 2-2. The crowd, by the way, very loud. Just what you want to hear. Harry Maguire going long, already looking for Marcus Rashford, but Matty Cash is there to pick up the pieces for Villa. Flabby G, the member, says, up the Villa. I appreciate you, man. DNA results came back this morning. I have a flipping 2-year-old. Okay. Newcastle get Europe, bro. I believe we will. You might do, man. You never know. I think you're starting to get results again after a little wobble. I say a little wobble. It was quite a big one, wasn't it? But you're starting to win more games now. I mean, in part thanks to Aston Villa. See, we just help the teams that need it. Chelsea have been shit for a year. We give them some help. Newcastle had been struggling. We give them some help. We're just a nice club, we are, you know. Up the Blues. I get loads of Birmingham fans, right, in this stream, by the way, and I don't get it. I really don't get it. Oh, nice. Into Ramsey. Ramsey's dribbling already. This is brilliant. Jacob Ramsey on the attack for Villa. That's a really good recovery tackle by Dallo. But I think that's what Ramsey's in the squad to do today. Pick up the ball and drive. Travelled a long way with the ball there, and Villa got a throw in from it. That is his main threat. I'd say it's probably the only similar thing he has to Jack Grealish is close control with his dribbling. He just doesn't really have a lot else other than that. Going to be a tough game with Longley at the bat. Yeah. We play Luton at home, and Longley would be a problem at the back. I just think Longley is one of the worst defenders in the league. I'm trying not to exaggerate here, but he's absolutely shit. He just is. Like, he's very slow, so the high line's already a problem. He can't pass under pressure. His defending, like 1v1, can be all right, but he's terrible in the air. Like, you can criticize almost every part of his game. And, you know, our defense and the way we play it is so vital that you pretty much need your best players to be at the back. And we have, like, our worst players are currently at the back with Mings, Pau Torres, Ezri Konsa all injured. It means we have to play fucking Longley and Diego Carlos. Up the Villa, we are goated. You'll beat United today. It's nailed on for me. I mean, I wish I had your confidence. I think we'll win, but it's going to be very close. We need players like Ollie Watkins to turn up today. Maguire winning the ball, slicing it long towards Moreno. Villa get it back. Ramsey, that's a really nice 1-2 there. Moreno turns Garnacho. Has a bit of space to run into. Is Ramsey. Oh, good tackle from Casemiro, but the loose ball goes to Douglas Luiz. 3.5 minutes gone here. Man United are level with Aston Villa. No side have really done anything of note. And Rasmus Højlund's first touch sees him get tackled. Say, you know, think of that what you will. He's had the ball one time and got dispossessed one time. Wingman says shit on the City. How you doing, mate? And we've got an up the Blues, shit on the Villa. See, you've got the duality of man. Shit on the City, shit on the Villa. There we go. Any Blue Nose here, feel free to follow, you know. Feel free. The famous away record against top 9 teams has once again come up. He's yet to win. Erik ten Hag, in 13 games, yet to beat a side away in the top 9. Like I said, though, we are charity, so maybe today's the day. Maybe today's the day. Eric says, nervous that I'm fucking terrified. I am terrified. We lose today, we are in some serious shit. I don't want to see a single person turn on Unai Emery, though. I will be fuming on Twitter if I see a single person say Emery out. Honestly, fans are the worst thing about clubs sometimes. I'm watching it on Sky Sports main event, Alexi. And Flabby says, I'm thinking 3-1 Villa, Watkins brace and an Easter Island head and goal. Love that. I did see a bit of the Arsenal game. I saw Declan Rice absolutely pick out the top bin from miles out. And then, to be fair to him, he didn't celebrate. But yeah, I watched that. I think Arsenal have been rattled by West Ham recently, which is why they played, you know, that well. Ball from Cash towards Watkins is a bit awkward for Varane. And Luke Shaw, again, not really clearing the ball. John McGinn with a lovely cushion header in towards Watkins, and he tries to get the ball round Varane once again. It doesn't work. Bruno Fernandes towards Højlund, and the flag has finally come up. Tried a long ball. We're going to be seeing a lot of that, the long passes, but this time the linesman does flag, and yeah, he's quite offside. The high line of Villa once again helping. 100% Emery's class. Honestly, we lose today. I'm sure we'll see some idiots that will turn up and say, "Oh, I think Emery's past it," or "I think." One tweet I saw was, "Teams are starting to figure us out," And I'm like, every team struggles at some point. Man City went like winless in 5 with the team they have. Like, that's ridiculous. It can happen to absolutely anyone. Anyone at all. Trossard is magical. He's a good player. I don't understand why he doesn't play a lot. I'm sure some Arsenal fans will help me with that. But he doesn't often start, and I don't get that. 6 minutes gone. We've had 72% of the ball possession for Aston Villa. Neither team have yet to register a shot on goal. But, I mean, this is, I'd say, fairly promising from Villa. I'd say we're more on the front foot than they are. Kobe Mino into Rafael Varane. Varane goes long, diagonal, looking for Rashford. Cash is there, but Rashford, I mean, he's offside again. Like I said, we'll be seeing a lot of that. Man, I could keep an offside counter here because I want to see how many times we're going to catch Man United offside. It might be a lot. You never know. Guys, double tap the screen. I would appreciate that. And you can watch this on YouTube, AJS TV. You can follow me on all my socials. I pretty much have an account for everything. So if you just type AJS TV. I even have a chess.com account. So feel free to follow me on anything. Lovely bit of play that from Moreno. And then he tries to do a bit too much. He flicks the ball ahead of Garnacho. And I think if he decided to distribute the ball a bit quicker there, it could have led to something for Villa. But instead we lose it. Varane on the ball for United. I think Varane's had the ball more than any United player so far, which probably is a good thing. Luke Shaw down the left. Tries a decent looking ball into Højlund, but it's well read by Diego Carlos. And Kamara, that's lovely. Gets away from 3. Away from Casemiro. Counter-attack chance for Villa. Ramsey down the middle of the park. Ramsey into Watkins. On the left-hand side, he's got 3 players in the box, but Villa do slow the tempo down. With an opportunity, I think we really could have been a bit more direct there. And we've decided to, all thanks to Ollie Watkins, to slow down the game, and now we lose the ball. See, this is why you should take those opportunities, really. United on the break, 3-on-3. Marcus Rashford with Garnacho out wide. He does find him. Garnacho really well cut out by Carlos. But all this started because Ollie Watkins decided to slow down the tempo of the game. When we had a counter-attack, we end up losing the ball, pissing about in the middle of the park. And United very easily could have had a goal there. Rashford, quite unselfish, into Garnacho. And Garnacho tries to tee up Højlund. Really well read by Diego Carlos. It was a good cutback. Rasmus Højlund sliding in. I mean, he probably gets to that ball. You never know. We will never know. Because Carlos was there to intercept anyway. It is a corner to Manchester United. 10 minutes gone. Still, it does remain goalless. He should start Trossard a strike for Arsenal because Nketiah's done nothing. My dad played for Villa in the 50s. Not bad. Nice. I'm going to gift... I mean, you don't have to do that. No one does. Corner comes in. Header from Maguire. And Matty Cash can clear the ball. 142 people in the TikTok. I do appreciate all your support. Double tap the screen. Very much, would be very much appreciated. You can also watch this on YouTube as well. Throw into United. Bruno Fernandes on the far side. Towards the whole 10. United in there completely white away kit with red shorts. I don't know if the shorts match the kit, to be honest. But it's quite a nice away kit, I will say that. Dalot to take the throw. I think Villa started on the front foot in this game. United, though, the last couple of minutes have shown a bit of quality. Højlund, Casemiro, Luke Shaw down the left. Here's Rashford. Shaw now on the overlap. He does find him. Gets a cross in towards the back stick. And this one's headed up and away for a corner by Jacob Ramsey. Diego Carlos is playing means I'm not comfortable, says Invisible. Carlos has been all right so far. In fact, Carlos, the 2 best bits of defending I've seen so far have both been Diego Carlos related, so I'm not going to criticise Carlos so far. Guys, I'm depressed. That 6-0 loss makes me want to die. Mate, I feel for you, man. I feel for you. I will say, you've rattled Arsenal for a long time. It's about time you did lose to them. I wouldn't worry about it. Like, you battered them 2-0, nearly 3-0 at the Emirates. Just move on. Thanks for the donut from I Hate VAR. I do appreciate you, man. Like I said, no one here has to gift. I'm not one of those begging TikTok people. but I do appreciate anything that you do on this channel. If I missed any other comments, I'll give you 6 taps, mate. And you're the only footy streamer I actually enjoy watching. I appreciate that. That's actually really nice comments, I see. Flabby G said that was a fluke 6-0. I don't think there are such things as fluke 6-0s. I think they deserve to win the game. I think 6-0 is an inflated scoreline. I don't think it should have been... Well, saying that, I just thought West Ham were really poor. I think they got a little bit unlucky here and there, but they definitely deserve to lose the game. Oh, Villa pissing it at the back. It's Højlund. It's really well defended in the end, but Villa giving the ball away in our own box once again. Carlos is there to save the day. I'm like, was it him? He might have given the ball away, to be honest. No, it was Longley and Douglas Luiz pissing about together. And once again, it's Diego Carlos there. So Carlos has been the best player so far. That's an incredible block to put off Rasmus Højlund in front of goal. I'm sick of us pissing about in our own box. Harry Maguire flicks a header on. Watkins heads it away. Oh, again, we're just not really getting the ball clear. Bruno Fernandes digs a pass out towards the far post. Garnacho couldn't get to that. Kabi Mainu in towards Garnacho. Good control. Goes round Ramsey. Gets a shot away and it's just wide. He goes to the near post. He's not too far away as well, Garnacho. He does well. Gets round Ramsey a little bit too easy in my opinion. Gets the shot away. Not really troubling Martinez. I think it's a bit more wide than I first thought. Yeah. You're not really near the goal. Still 0-0. And yeah, I appreciate all the follows today. Do double tap the screen. I am live on YouTube as well as TikTok, guys. Bro said I didn't watch the game. And oh, okay. I'm not allowed opinions. Ramsey in towards Bailey. Well cut out though. Villa on the break, but Dallo has done very well to soak up that pressure. Games done says hopeful we do well, lad. Yeah, I mean, yeah, me too. Another offside towards Rashford. That's the 3rd time now. I will remember. I'm going to remember how many times I want to. 3 offsides in 13 minutes for United. We're just looking at this chance of Villa again. Watkins one side, Bailey the other. The pass from Ramsey. He dribbles well, but the final third passing's poor. Ramsey, though, here again on the byline. He has a chance to put the ball back into the box. He dribbles inside. Gets a cross in towards McGinn. Doesn't really cleanly strike it. Still keeps the ball. Clips the ball towards Watkins. Another clearance from United. Villa still have it with John McGinn once again. But I think that'll be a goal kick. Yeah, he tries to, I think, flick the ball with the outside of his foot there and gets it all wrong. Still, everything positive from Aston Villa has come through Jacob Ramsey so far. I will say that. So him back in the team, it does give Villa more options going forward. He carries the ball so well. I just think, sometimes his passing can be a bit better. But he gets into space so well and he dribbles so well. Carlos, lovely flick header. Douglas Luiz now edge of the box. I don't know what he's trying to do with the ball there, but he's very easily dispossessed by Casemiro. Got a Chelsea fan in my comments. You are 11th in the Premier League after spending £1 billion. I'm just saying that, and I'm sure a lot of Chelsea fans will admit celebrating an FA Cup game is a bit shameless. After what we've done to Chelsea recently, we've humbled you lot at the bridge for 3 games in a row. And you're 11th in the table. Mid-table fodder, mate. Mid-table fodder. Reckon United are going to score the next 10 minutes, says I hate VAR. Yeah, I also see Leeds rocking up to the bridge and winning as well. Just and I'll be annoyed if that happens because I'll know that Villa have missed an opportunity. Luke Shaw, good cross in towards the back post, and I think I thought Emi Martinez kept that in play, but apparently not. It will be a corner to United. It was a header from Rafael Varane. What a European game for Chelsea. Oh, maybe I missed your Champions League draw, Europa League draw, or surely even Conference League. You know, a team like Chelsea surely are in some kind of European competition this season. You know, the way their fans talk, you would think that, right? Happy days. Villa isn't playing good recently. Oh, we're playing all right so far, to be fair. Corner comes in towards Harry Maguire. Højlund. Oh, it is a goal. Rasmus Højlund has scored. It's a flick on at the near post. And Højlund slots the ball in. I mean, I'm surprised there's no offside flag there. We might have had someone on the line keeping him onside, to be fair. But it is a goal. Their first shot and the first goal. In fact, the first shot of either team. Well, the first shot on target, I should say. Yeah, he's onside. It's one player keeping him on. It's Ollie Watkins. Ollie Watkins has kept on Højlund. Everyone else was further forward. Really good header from Maguire, to be fair. Well, that's frustrating. Yeah, it's Ollie Watkins as well. A striker in the box, and he doesn't quite realise. Well, he doesn't realise until it's too late that he has to move up and, you know, get Rasmus Højlund offside. It is that simple. It's 1-0. Yeah, it's one of those. It has to be criticism at Ollie Watkins defensively there. But he shouldn't really be in the box anyway. I don't really like strikers defending corners in the first place. Because like it's hard to counterattack a team when you've got no focal point, when you win the ball from that corner. Frustrating. Very frustrating. A very preventable goal, to be honest. Harry Maguire into Luke Shaw. That should be a throw into Villa. Well, we need to respond again. I keep saying that recently. I keep saying that. Matty Cash into Boubacar Kamara. Just about pokes that through to Douglas Luiz. Not having Pau Torres, Luca Digne, Ezri Konsa, Tyrone Mings, having all those defensive players out. I mean, it is going to cause problems. You hope it's not going to cause as many as what it has done, but you can't take 4 brilliant defenders out of team and expect that team to still do well. As soon as especially Pau Torres, as soon as he's been out, Villa have crumbled. We're so reliant on like 1 or 2 defenders, especially. Like I said, you take the best players out of any team, they're going to do badly. You took Rodri out of City's team. Look what happened there. That's just one player and an incredible Man City team. You take Rodri out, look what happens. Corner comes in, good header away at the near post. The fact that Villa have had 3 key players out, it is difficult. It is difficult to to pick yourselves up, get a result here and there. Longlay's nowhere near good enough as well to play for Aston Villa. He's nowhere near good enough to play for many Premier League teams, to be honest. And Diego Carlos, he's all right, but again, if we want to get in the top 4, he's again not really good enough. Yeah, people do like football banter, but they don't really understand injury problems. It's just quick to laugh. Ramsey goes for goal, puts it over, and behind for a goal kick to Man United. This is why I didn't dogpile on Spurs when they went through a rough patch, because they had players like Romero out, and you had like Emerson Royale playing centre back. That's why I refuse to laugh at Spurs. I'm like, how on earth are you expecting Spurs to win anything when they've got not only Emerson playing at all, but playing centre back? It's mental. I think things have to be put into perspective. Yeah, exactly. Newcastle struggled for a long time with injuries, which is why, now they're doing well. Now they've got players back. I think Newcastle will do well again. Bailey in the box. Bailey gets a shot away, but not enough curl. I think that was a big chance. That it was really poorly defended by Luke Shaw. Oh, he actually should have done a little bit better there, Bailey. Yeah, Shaw does not cover that far post at all, which is why he tries to find it, but he messes up the attempt. Harry says Chelsea have 8 injuries. Doesn't matter. Chelsea also have like 60 squad players, and they've spent £1 billion. I think it's different. I lose a bit of sympathy when Chelsea have broken rules basically, or bent rules to spend that much money, giving players like 8-year contracts just so they don't break FFP. They've had to change rules because of the loophole Chelsea found. So I lose a little bit of sympathy. But that's just me. Thoughts on the goal? Poor defensively. I think Ollie Watkins, I did mention this before. I don't think strikers should be defending their own box. I've always said that. And Ollie Watkins kept Rasmus Højlund on side. I don't even think Højlund knew where Watkins was. I think he's just very fortunate. Watkins was ball watching in a position that keeps everyone on side. Long ball towards Bailey. A header away by Onana. Actually going to be won back by Ollie Watkins. Watkins into John McGinn. Edge of the box. McGinn! Good save, Onana. Really good shot from John McGinn. He's blasted that towards the far corner. It's a really good save. First real chance for Villa. Oh, we took the corner short. Ramsey into Douglas Luiz. Gets the cross in. Oh, Longley. Surely Longley has to put that on target. Like, I'm sick of criticising this man, but he doesn't help himself. Like, defensively and offensively. Wasting chances. It's like playing with 10 men sometimes. I'm just seeing the shot again from again. Oh, it's just, he's absolutely hammered this ball. But it's just not, if it's in the corner, it's a goal. But it's a bit central for Onana to make the save. But with that much power, if he's got any direction on it, it's a goal. McGinn, chance, Watkins, surely! What a save, Onana! Oh, Watkins 1-on-1 with Onana, it's a save. Man United split apart defensively, and that really should have been a goal. What a save. What a save, Onana. It's been the last few minutes, it's been all Villa, and I genuinely don't know how we've not scored. It's an absolutely ridiculous save. Onana's still on the deck now. How's Watkins not scored that? This guy is shy against anyone else. Oh, he collided with Dallo after the shot was saved. Yeah, he saves it with his thigh and then smashes into Dallo. Big chance wasted. I think the pass to Watkins could have been a little bit better. It's not perfectly weighted from McGinn. Onana's getting treatment with his neck now. Oh, big chance there. Big chance there. It should have made them pay for that. They've had one chance and scored, and we've had 2 now, and we've yet to score. So frustrating. Dodgy Man United again, says Jerome. How does Onana save that when he's a floppy fish arms for basic saves? I know. I hate this. It's goalkeepers that are usually shit that do well against us. Onana has no consistency at all. But yeah, since the United goal, we've had 4 shots, 2 on target, and they've only had 20% of the ball. Enzo scored a great free kick, but it was never a free kick in the first place. It was never a foul, so he loses points for that. He basically dives to get a free kick, which he then does stick in the corner, but yeah, he loses points for the fucking dive. Long late, good ball into Alex Moreno. Moreno into Ramsey, big chance, Ramsey! Oh my god, it's another wasted chance, man. Every time we come forward in this final third, it's a 3-on-3 and we fuck it up every time. Man United defensively at 6s and 7s, and we're just wasting every chance. Oh, for fuck's sake, man. With less than half an hour in this game, Villa have had like 3 clear-cut opportunities and failed to score a single one. It's so frustrating. You've got to take those. You've got to take those against a team like this. You can't afford not to. Any other team in the Premier League, in fact, I'd say, well, not any other team, but every team, bar Villa in the top 10, you give those 3 chances to score against United, most of them are taken, at the very least, 1 or 2. If this would have been City, United would have been 3-1 down right now. That's the difference. You've got to score those chances. You've got to score them. Because they bite you in the arse when you don't. Good bit of strength that from Matty Cash to shove off Bruno Fernandes. I hate him as well, Bruno. He's such a rat. Dallo. Backwards towards Harry Maguire. Casemiro. And a good Villa press. Shaw has to go all the way back to Andre Onana. And Villa squeeze. Shaw plays the ball down the line. It's a bit awkward for Kobe Mino and Casemiro. He's giving that as a foul, really. Cash diving in. Free kick to United. 29 minutes gone. Wasted chance. People saying what's happening. We should be winning this game. We've had massive chances in this game that we've just not taken. It's mind-boggling. Watkins 1-on-1 with Onana and he doesn't score. And then a 3-on-2 with Ramsey and he goes for goal. It's ridiculous. United have been so poor defensively and we've just let them off the hook. They've been... Every time we have the ball in their final third, their defence is split in half and yet we fail to score. It's so frustrating to see. They've had 1 shot with Højlund and scored. They had the long shot with Garnacho that went, well wide of the post. But they've had 1 chance and scored, and we've had 3. And failed to score a single one. Bailey towards Watkins. Really well defended by Casemiro, but Villa recycle the ball. You can tell in the comment section people aren't watching the game. I'm just going to say that. It's been all Villa. But apart from the goal, it's been all Villa. Another chance. Again, it's incredible defending from Dallo this time. Sliding in, but they give the ball straight back to Aston Villa. Douglas Luiz into Kamara. Half an hour gone. Still 1-0. It's just, yeah. Flabby says LFC would have scored. Oh, yeah. Liverpool would have scored. Oh, they would have cooked today. If this would have been... If Liverpool would have had... Unless it was Nunes. If Liverpool would have had these chances, they would have scored. Probably all of them. Especially like a... This is what I mean. Like the difference between the world class... Even just the good and the world class is just not... It's still night and day. Like... Diogo Jota would have scored easily 2 of those. It's just, it's frustrating to see at times. Yeah, sorry from Nunes. Yeah, Nunes would have hit the post on all 3. But yeah, this is why teams have smashed United this season, and yet we probably won't today because we're just not clinical and we're out of form. But there's a reason why this side don't win away from home against any half decent team. Long ball towards Ollie Watkins, Varane and Onana there. Onana puts the ball into touch for a throw into Villa. I actually don't know who Zaniolo is. That's a good question because he's not on the bench, is he? Watkins score percentage so for the Prem. There's no way Liverpool fans rattled on what I've said about Nunes. I like Nunes. He just can't score. Nunes hits the post. In fact, this is a genuine stat. Nunes hit the post more than anyone this season. Like, it's not even banter. It's a genuine fact. Kamara into Bailey. It's heavily overhit from Leon Bailey. This is already frustrating the life out of me. Just like West Ham's bubbles popping today, Villa's too. Why do I have so many Birmingham City fans in my comments? Aren't there any like Birmingham City people that you like watch or listen to? I know it might not be very entertaining considering your championship have been for like the last decade plus, but surely there's an option out there, you know? Maybe an account called like Tony Mowbray's Barmy Army or something like that. Who knows? In fact, the only one I know is that Joe Hall geezer. And he does like career mode video. He doesn't even talk about Blues. I see very little Birmingham City representation on TikTok. Here's Bailey. Kamara. Oh, nice bit of dribbling that. Oh, lovely bit of... Oh, honestly, this is amazing. Lovely dummy from Louise. Kamara is fouled. Tries to still play on, keep on his feet. He's still going. And this time the referee doesn't give a foul. He should have just took the free kick. He tried to do a bit too much there. A little bit like a pro club's attacking midfielder. Always trying to take on another man and another man. Trying to score a wonder goal. Højlund. That's a dive from Højlund. Refs told him to get up. The ref should book him for simulation. He wants to show he's so accurate he can hit the post repeatedly in the same spot. He'd be great at the crossbar challenge, wouldn't he? Our Birmingham City putting Villa in our place. You're in the Championship. And when we got relegated into the Championship, we smashed you lot to pieces. Got promoted again. And you're still down there. In fact, you've been closer to League One on multiple occasions compared to the one playoff opportunity you've had in the decade you've been there. Birmingham City fans actually need to pipe down. You lot are shy. You lot make West Brom look amazing. That's probably the worst thing, I could possibly say right now to you lot. You make West Brom look like a decent side. And I'm going to stop there because there's no reason to talk anymore. Lovely ball into Ramsey. Ramsey, again, it's wasted. You should look for a pass there. He's very greedy, that, from Ramsey. I do think that. Another soft foul on Garnacho. And a free kick to United. Yeah, my TikTok comment section is crazy. Birmingham City fans are a different breed. In terms of like their squad, they are closer to Warsaw than Aston Villa. And that's not even bait. They are closer man for man to Warsaw than Villa. But they won't have that. These days, Leicester are a much better team. West Brom are a much better team. Coventry are a much better team. I don't think they quite realise how far they've sunk. Ball into Watkins. Bailey. Oh, bear in mind, Coventry were in League 2 not that long ago. Just let that sink in. Do I miss Greenish? Not really. 100 million meant that we could buy players for our squad and develop. And to be fair, Jack Grealish hasn't really lit the world on fire since he's been there, has he? Another falling out with Pep Guardiola. I don't even think Grealish is going to be at City for too much longer, to be quite honest. Last Midlands team to win a trophy is actually Leicester with the FA Cup. So that is horrendously wrong, because since then Leicester won the Premier League and the FA Cup. So you should really brush up on your history, mate. People saying Villa had parachute payments to get back up. So did Birmingham City when they were relegated. It's just you lot didn't use yours very well. You had one playoff opportunity and bottled. Are you doing shots? What do you mean shots? And hi, by the way. How you doing, mate? Casemiro is crying. What is he crying for? What does he want here? Oh, it's because Cash basically goes down. That is a dive from Cash, to be fair. That is an actual dive from Matty Cash. I'm not even going to support that. And Casemiro's still protesting. He's still on a card. He's lucky that he doesn't get sent off with dissent. It's a terrible decision. It's never a foul. So I understand his frustration, but you can't really afford to complain like that. Rashford fakes a shot, goes on his left. Deflected, it's awkward. Bloody hell, Villa. Finally get away with Douglas Luiz. Yeah, very shameless dive from Cash. Another shove, this time from Varane. And the Villa fans are just not happy with what they see. We have been the better team, it's just we've just not took any chance. Look, we've seen this in football a million times. You got to take your opportunities, and we just haven't. Defensively, we're a joke, but you take 3 of your best 4 defenders out, no matter what team you are, you're going to struggle. Like I said, I just bring up Man City because, they had Rodri out, 1 player, and suddenly they shat themselves. That's like one of the best teams, if not the best team in the world. Reliable. And yet, you take a couple of players out and suddenly they crumble. Happens to the best teams. It's still frustrating to see, and, you still expect a bit more, but, yeah. The day, look, as soon as we get Pau Torres and Digne back, and Ezri Konsa, I think we'll be fine. But it's just having to wait that long. Kamara towards Ramsey, but Onana is there. Villa trying to go a bit more direct. Mario Kart's a great game. Play it. It is elite. Okay, this guy's getting muted. Why do people spam? Can you please tell me, like, what goes through like the 9-year-old brain to spam things on TikTok? What do they think's gonna happen? I don't get it. Because it has to be children that do it, because surely no matured brain, no adult would spam a scoreline in a comment section, no matter whose comment section it is. YouTube chat is clear, TikTok chat. True. I don't support Villa, but I like the LA chat. It's good chat. I do like it. I think it's a bit overused sometimes with Villa. McGinn goes to ground, and to be fair, it didn't really look like a foul, so I'm not going to complain about that one. 5 minutes to go till half time. It is still, however, 1-0 to Man United. Good tackle from Kamara, but it will be a goal. No, actually, no. Sorry, it's going to be a corner to United. It's well intercepted. It's one of those where you wish it would be a goal kick. Okay, see what I mean? What a weirdo. Why do people like this exist? What a weirdo. Corner to United. Harry Maguire moaning now at the referee. Corner comes in towards Maguire. He gets the header there. Towards Rashford. I say Rashford. Towards Højlund, but another offside this time. Yeah, the guy who got banned on TikTok came to YouTube and also got banned here. What a weirdo. Jobless behaviour, I can't lie. Was that clock up there for 3? Oh, you guys you're funny. See that? I like that one. That's a joke. That's a good joke. That's better than just spamming 3-1. Like a 9-year-old. Is Diego Carlos towards Cash. There's a couple of minutes to go to half time. It's still, unfortunately, 1-0 to Man United. And the referee has actually blocked Ramsey's way there. I was going to say, if Man United scored on that counter-attack, the Villa fans would have been fucking fuming. To not only block the referee, to not only block a Villa attack, but to then, if they would have scored from it. Ramsey, McGinn. It just wouldn't. It's not clear. It will be now. It just bounced a bit kindly that for Bailey and John McGinn, but neither of the two could get a shot away. First it was McGinn, and then it was Shaw smashing the ball into McGinn. It ricochets to Bailey. He doesn't get the ball under control. Could be worse though. Could be West Ham. Oh, that's true. Maguire put under pressure, gives the ball back to Onana, who puts it into touch. But then we waste the throw-in anyway. Brilliant. We actually have a genuine opportunity and we fuck up the throw-in. Rashford, I don't know what he's trying there. He gives the ball away to Bailey. Lovely feet from Bailey. Gets around short. He's got 4 players on him. And he's fouled. They actually couldn't legally get the ball off him. 4 Man United players on Leon Bailey. And Bruno Fernandes just kicks him. I actually can't believe it. I was just about to say, well, what's he going to do? He's on his own with 4 United players there. What could he possibly do? And Bruno just kicks his foot. You couldn't write this. It's brilliant play from Bailey. Yeah, what is Bruno doing? What a moron. Yeah, just slicing into Bailey. Like Unbelievable. Unbelievable. This game, we've seen a lot already in this game, I tell you. John McGinn free kick. We got 2 players on the goalkeeper right now. I'm guessing to put him off. We do have a set piece coach, John McGinn. Oh, he's gone for goal. Oh, it will be a corner to Villa. Onana taking the ball wide. McGinn tried to be a bit cheeky there and go for the near post with Onana off his line. And then Onana, he tries to kick the ball close to his body and he ends up taking it behind for a corner. Yeah, Onana's an easy target. Yeah, well, he doesn't help himself. He played very well today, though. A really good one-on-one save against McGinn. No, not McGinn, sorry, against Ollie Watkins. Another Villa corner is headed away by Harry Maguire. Maguire's had an incredible game, by the way. I can't believe I'm saying this. Harry Maguire has arguably been their best player. Maguire not only set up the first goal with a cushion header, he's defended like all right. Douglas Luiz corner towards the near post. Head this time. That's a much better commanding header from Casemiro to clear the ball. And we got 4 minutes of added time here. Villa do not have a number 9. Buendia is absent, which is why we struggle. Oh, that's another player out. Live. I've even forgot to mention Buendia. Buendia has been out all season. So I just get used to Buendia being out. But we've had so many injuries this season. United give the ball away under very little pressure there, to be honest. We've got 3 minutes to do something. There's arguments in my TikTok chat for some reason. I don't know what's going on. Alright, just to sort out every single argument, right? We're all shit compared to Manchester City. There you go. End of argument. Man City are much better than all of us combined. And they are slowly turning this league into a Farmers League. That sorts everyone else in chat. If you're a Liverpool fan, if you're an Arsenal fan, Chelsea, whatever, you're all shit compared to City. Including Villa, obviously. So there you go. There you go. City are best team currently in England and in the world. And we are all just mere spectators. So that sorts out any argument. It should do anyway. McGinn wins the ball back very well. John McGinn into Bailey. Watkins into Moreno. He goes down. He gives a goal kick, the referee, but I'm sure VAR will have a little look at that at the very least. Yeah, I think Moreno's looking for that, to be fair. The replays they're not nice to Villa, I will say that. We've done this a few times now. We're going down a bit soft. We don't help ourselves, I don't think. This guy says Jurgen Klopp's the best manager of all time. There's no way you actually believe it. Surely. Surely, yeah, he's not better than even the current Guardiola. Klopp's not better than, and he's also not better than Sir Alex Ferguson. So to actually, with chest, say Jurgen Klopp's the best manager of all time is laughable. He's not even the best Liverpool manager of all time. Bill Shankly, arguably one of the best in history, easily the best Liverpool one. Like, the disrespect to, Liverpool's mental. But again, TikTok is just full of 10-year-olds sometimes that just spout a load of shite. Mental. I can't believe. Honestly, the shit I read on this app is crazy. Again, you got to remember, it's like 10-year-olds that, that don't know anything. You got to remember this. These aren't like adults you're talking to. These are like 10-year-olds who have no idea what they're saying. Kobe Mainu gets across. That's a really poor ball. Villa could counter-attack. John McGinn is fouled. And Villa get a free kick. It could be a booking. It is. Kobe Mainu is booked for that. So him and Casemiro on yellow cards. Yeah, he smiles. He's a bit... Oh, shit. Oh, dear. I've knocked off. Brilliant. The camera went. I don't know. I'd love to see a replay of that. What the fuck happened? My camera just fucking fell. Yeah, Kobe Mainu, but same with Casemiro. So the second half should... be a bit more difficult for them now when their pivot is under a bit of stress from probably Ramsey running through them. I'd imagine that would be quite difficult for them to deal with. I'm sure Unai Emery will mention this at half time. Ball into Watkins, takes it on his chest in the box, cushions it. Moreno, McGinn, still Moreno, one of you, please. Still, oh my god, then McGinn stabs it wide. Oh, this game is frustrating me. That's half time. That's literally half time. This game is killing me. It's absolutely killing me. Half time, it is 1-0 to Man United, and I don't even know. I genuinely don't know how we're losing this game. We don't deserve to be losing this game. We just haven't took any chance whatsoever. To be fair, well, we had like 3 chances in the space of like 10 minutes, and I think since then we have not really created a lot, to be honest. But we have had those chances. It's just we've not taken them. The game is definitely theirs to be won. It's definitely there to be won, especially with the players that are on yellows right now. I think there's definitely a result to be had here for Villa. It's just we need to start the second half well. But I keep saying that recently. I'm more confident about this game than any other game recently. I will say that the Newcastle game I felt was too far away from us. And the Chelsea game, we were just so poor in the first half that it didn't matter. Both of those games, we improved in the second half. So hopefully we do that again. But United's midfield has been so shit, and we've just not used this at all. We've absolutely not used this. We've cut them apart time again, and it's led to nothing. I'm not a McGinn or Luis fan. Villa need to rotate once in a while, says Invisible. Annoying. Klopp never had the deep pockets to get the best players like Pep and Fergie, and already raging and knocking cameras over. I got a ghost in the room because there's nothing that should have knocked my phone off. It's so frustrating. How the fuck's it 1-0? They've had one chance and scored. To be fair, that's how good Rasmus Højlund is. He just needs that one chance, where we've had several and yet to, we've not scored. Cash diving, Casemiro's hated by refs. He doesn't help himself. To be fair, I will admit, yes, it was a dive, and obviously it's not a foul. But Casemiro is a bit of a dirty cunt at times. Like he hasn't got this reputation for no reason. It's like saying, "Oh, the referees hate Sergio Ramos." No, he's just a bit of a knob. Like, I like him. If Casemiro played for Villa, I'd love it. But he is a bit of a knob. So I do get why the referees sometimes will be a bit more harsh on him when they know what he's like. Because if you just allow him to just kick people to shit, he will do that. Onana's been very good. Onana and Maguire, probably two of the most criticised players this season for Man United, have been brilliant. I think Harry Maguire has arguably been United's best player, and Onana has been called upon to make multiple saves, and he's done it. So you got to give credit where it's due. Like, we should have scored. Like, it's as simple as that. Onana with an incredible save 1-on-1 against Ollie Watkins, and Ollie easily should have scored that. The long shot from McGinn that was tipped over. A chance, well, that was put wide, but there was a chance with Ramsey and Bailey that were put past the post, which probably should have led to a bit more. But yeah, I think United's problem, their midfield has been paper thin. Now with Kobe Mainu and Casemiro on yellow cards, it's going to be difficult for them. But it is 1-0. If it was 0-0 at half time, I'd be very confident. But the fact we are losing, it is what it is. I got someone said, ha ha ha, 1-0 get in. I don't think you've watched the game. I'm just gonna guess right now that you've not watched the game. Højlund is clinical. I keep getting these like really annoying TikTok things where I have to make sure I'm not a robot if the stream goes down. So if you've ever gone live on TikTok, you probably know about it. Villa bottlers. I mean, we are bottling chances. I will say that definitely. This says a 1-1 draw written all over it. I'd take anything to get confidence from. If we get a goal very early into the second half, I think it will be a completely different game. But it's that if is so big. It's infuriating. Yeah, Bruno could have been given a card, but at the same time, Casemiro got one he didn't really deserve. So I think it swings both ways, This goal from Højlund annoys the hell out of me. Watkins should see everyone else push up and think, oh, I'll push up as well. And he does it, but, a second too late. And by that point, you've kept a player onside and they've scored. So frustrating, honestly. Referee's been awful, but yeah, referee's been shite. Hate Longley, send him back. Longley doesn't even deserve to play the sport sometimes. I'm more scared you bring Diaby on. Diaby's not been that great this season, to be fair. He did get a goal against Chelsea, which might do him a bit of good, but yeah. Is what it is. Kamara versus Maguire gets me every time. Pau Torres isn't playing once again. Yeah, is what it is. Oh, they're trying to say that the goal shouldn't have stood in the first place because from the initial free kick, Casemiro interferes with the ball from an offside position. So technically the goal, I mean, it's hard to chalk off that because it was from the next corner beyond that. Villa conceded, but yeah. Technically that free kick, the offside flag should have gone up because, like I said, Casemiro was involved from an offside position. Galaxy said we've been so much better. Yeah, but you got to take your chances, innit? You got to take your chances. Like this one with Watkins for me is fucking infuriates me. In on goal, he's got to score that. He's got to score that. Wenger was miles better than Klopp. That's controversial. I think it's hard with Wenger because Wenger had incredible highs but very low lows. Like, he changed the sport when he came to England. Went invincible in 2004. If he'd have left Arsenal, like around that time, then he would probably be regarded as one of the best, like ever, if not the best ever, to waltz into the Premier League, go invincible, and then fuck off. But he stayed a lot longer than he should have, and yeah, I think it taints some of the memory of Arsene Wenger. The AFTV get Wenger out, all that shit that happened for years. I don't think helps. Wenger should have took the Man United job. Would have been better mutually in 2009. And we've been good aside from this. Yeah, we have, like I said, we've been the better team. It's just football, doesn't work that way all the time. It is what it is. Like, sometimes you don't get what you deserve, and we've had chances and we've not scored. We definitely shouldn't be losing. You could argue and say we've been the better team, but we definitely shouldn't be losing. We've had much bigger chances than them. It's just, Højlund has had one chance, scored one goal. And it's as simple as that. Bro said, better team, you're right. You've had one chance. Ollie Watkins had a one-on-one that was saved. Ramsey went 3-on-2 and put it wide. Bailey put a shot wide. John McGinn had a missile from distance tipped over. We've had a lot of chances. And we haven't scored. I don't know how. We're getting the ball constantly in the final third and wasting it. We've had so many 3-on-3s and 3-on-2s and we keep fucking it up. We didn't start well, I agree. But as soon as they've scored, we've been by far the better team. It's just, yeah. You got to capitalise on mistakes. We haven't. We literally haven't. We got to capitalise on those mistakes. They're there for the taking. Any half-decent team would have beaten this United team today. Like, the way they've defended, Spurs would have beat them. Man City would have put these to the sword. Even Chelsea, you could argue, would have done all right with the chances they've had. How you doing, Sketch? The goal shouldn't have... Yeah, I know. The goal technically shouldn't have stood, but it is what it is. J3, what better attacking than that Chelsea shambles? We need to be loads better actually shooting in the second half, but the defence... I think we've been all right. The goal we conceded was on Ollie Watkins. He's not a defender. He shouldn't be in the box, but that's another conversation to have. It's not the defence's fault that we've conceded a goal, so I'm not really going to blame them. Watkins has been the master of our downfall, missing a massive chance at one end and keeping Højlund onside at the other. Yeah. Is what it is. Is what it is. He's onside. Why shouldn't it have stood? From the free kick before the goal, Casemiro is involved. Casemiro goes up for a header from an offside position. They did cover it at the halftime panel on Sky. It's hard to disallow goals that are that far back, but technically the goal shouldn't have stood because from that, United got a corner which they scored from. Like I said, it swings both ways. The flag should have come up for Casemiro, but it is what it is. Borough fan, what's your thoughts on Rodgers? He's been all right. He's barely played. He came off the bench against Sheffield United, and that's all we've seen so far. But I watched him a little bit at Middlesbrough, and the glimpses that we saw against Sheffield United, he was okay. So we'll see. Way 1-0. It's half time. Guys, double tap the screen. I do appreciate all your love and support on this channel. Or maybe people just here to troll. Who knows? But while you're here, you might as well double tap the screen. Do all that good stuff. Maybe follow so you get to troll me in the future. See, gotta use my brain. When I'm gonna have my war with TikTok chat. TikTok chat is something else right now. Man finished her because she did a calendar showing a bit of skin. Like, bro, have you seen her oh my god. Alicia, are you on about Alicia Lehman, yeah? Dougie Luiz he's a good player, but he's been very inconsistent recently and it's driving me insane. Very good against Sheffield United, terrible against Chelsea, and he's been alright today, to be fair. He's doing a lot of the things that people don't really see. Like winning the ball, intercepting, pressing. He's done a lot of that. A lot of the nitty-gritty, as people say. He's a good player. Praying for Villa to win. Like I said, it all lies heavily on how we start the second half. If we get an early goal, we'll probably win the game. But the longer it goes on, if we're in this game 10 minutes to go and it's still 1-0 to Man United, they'll probably win the game. So we very nearly, I don't even know what I'm trying to say here. We really need to make sure we take our chances, is what I'm trying to say. Yeah. Frustrating. Alicia Lehman making Louise a bit stiff. Says Jason. I mean, I prefer not to speak. If I speak, I'm in big trouble. Second half, not far away now. Surely Unai is giving them a kick up the arse and just say, like, we get the ball in these positions. You got to be clever. You got to be clever. Jacob Ramsey has gone for goal on like 3 different occasions where a pass would have been the better option. And I think that's something I'd say to him. Sometimes he's just a little bit selfish. I don't mind selfish players, but every single time he's gone for goal. If you keep creating click-up chances, you'll cut us open eventually. Yeah, but it's a big if. What if now those chances don't come? Because I also imagine that happening too. That Erik ten Hag will identify the issues in midfield. Suddenly we don't create any more big chance, and we've just got wasted opportunities to look back on. Arsenal woke. We've got a West Ham fan. I do feel for the Hammers. I gotta say that was tough. That was a tough watch. That was a tough watch, to be honest. I wanted West Ham to do something today as well. Arsenal woke you up. Won't be that poor for the rest of the way. Up the Villa till I die. Yeah. What a win for Aston Villa. Remember, and you said West Ham. I mean, yeah, but they've lost to Arsenal, who are the biggest team in London. So it's not that much of an upset, is it? Just because, I mean, you lose to Arsenal, you'll rock up to the Emirates and get slapped yourself. So it is what it is. Arsenal and Tottenham are the only 2 London teams that are really, doing very well this season. You could argue West Ham as well, but they've had a couple of these results now that are questionable. They got hammered 5-0 by Fulham. Blood say Arsenal are the biggest team in London. I'm just saying, Arsenal are easily the biggest team in London. I don't want to hear I don't want to hear anything on that. No team in London can match Arsenal in terms of what they've won. What if people say UCL? Well, where's your Invincibles? Where's anyone's? Villa are underway for the second half, towards the whole 10, which is just what you do want that for the second half. You do want that. You wanna shoot towards that goal. Hopefully, the fans behind the goal can help suck the ball in. I mean, the Invincibles is a trophy because the trophy's gold, so technically it is. They won the league. It's the only gold Premier League trophy ever made. And they have that. I think it's fucking ice cold. Watkins into John McGinn. McGinn towards Watkins. Doesn't get the header there. Dallo will scissor kick the ball away. Carlos heads it forward. Kobe Mainu gets it back. Good ball with the outside of his foot. Could be a counter-attack for United here. Very early into the second half, it's Rashford. Well, he did a little bit too much there, Rashford. He nearly got lucky with it. But completely on his own. Yeah, trying to do too much. Trying to take on the whole team. Scores 1-0 to Man United. A Højlund goal. A Højlund goal in the first half. Martinez. And we play the ball out from the back. Like I said, we need a really big, strong second half and a good start to it. Just going to see if Man United made any changes. Oh, Villa have given the ball away very sloppily there. Dear, oh dear. Bear with. Luke Shaw's gone off for Lindelof, and I think Lindelof is playing left back. So I'm guessing there was an injury issue there for Luke Shaw. Oh, Lindelof gives it away. It's Matty Cash. We could be seeing a bit of joy down the right. Cash Watkins! What a save! Oh my goodness me, Onana. That's ridiculous. That's a ridiculous save from Onana. I can't actually believe that. How has Watkins again not scored? Oh, he's got to score. It's a ridiculous save from Onana. I mean, I say that. It's actually just more enough hit him. But Watkins, he's got to score that. How on earth have we not scored? Two massive chances, Watkins alone. Cross, headed away only as far as Cash. How on earth are we losing this game? Onana's playing very well. He's not being helped at all by his defenders. Like, that pass from Lindelof was awful. It's just come on, and he nearly gives a goal away. He should have given a goal away. Moreno into Kamara. Honestly, this game is driving me insane. McGinn. Lindelof needs to go. It's embarrassing. I can't believe Lindelof has been considered as an option at fullback. I find that baffling. Ramsey, lovely bit of control. Ramsey might go alone. Goes down. Refs, please give something. Ramsey goes to the deck and the referee just stands there. Doesn't even honestly, this referee, he doesn't even indicate there was a tackle there. Long ball into Garnacho. He's in. Oh, brilliant defending from Longley, to be fair. Garnacho, I mean, he's offside. That now the flag does go up. But Garnacho is offside. How far offside was he? Oh, he's offside. Yeah, he's beyond Longley, and Longley does really well anyway. Garnacho, I'm just saying, as a professional forward, you've got to have faith in your weak foot. You've got to. He's got to go for it. Should have gone with Bailey. Yeah, sorry, not Bailey. Bailly. Eric Bailly is a much better player than Lindelof. Oh, Ollie Watkins, honestly, he's pissing me off today. Giving the ball away again. He's gone Nacho. Ollie Watkins has been absolutely shit today, and it's dry. Honestly, he literally has given them a goal for keeping Højlund onside. He's missed He's missed a tap in and a 1-on-1. What is going on with Ollie Watkins today? Driving me insane. If Watkins had half a brain on him today, we'd be winning this. Like for the first goal, rather than run to the ball, he waits for the ball to go into him and then get shot away. But by that point, Onana's already closed him down. So his shot just hits his thigh. And then he has a tap in at the near post, which he hits directly at Onana. Well, Man United screaming for a handball, which wasn't given. Moreno with a header away, only as far as Bruno Fernandes, but he gives the ball away. Villa go long looking for Watkins. Again, Watkins doesn't take it down at all. I'm very tempted to say get Rodgers on for Watkins, because Jesus Christ, man. He's been absolutely fucking awful today. And there's not often I've said that this season. He's been very good this season. But today, he has been awful. The score's 1-0, but it definitely shouldn't be. Sheffield United can still... here we go. It's that man again. It's that man again. How you doing, mate? Welcome back. I'll take a draw. So, I mean... I would, from this point, I would, but we deserve more than that. It's just, I don't think we're going to get that. I think we're going to keep wasting chances and we're going to lose this game. And it's going to drive me insane because I'll be seeing a narrative later tonight that Man United were great. Man United have been shit today. It's just we've somehow not taken a single chance. I really don't get it. We've had so many opportunities in this game. Another long ball looking for Højlund. Martinez is there this time. Header from Maguire. A good header from Cash actually into Kamara. Villa keep the ball. It will. If we lose this, it will be 2 home Premier League defeats in a row, 3 in all competitions, and it will be 3 losses in the last 4 games in all competitions. With the only game that we wouldn't have lost would have been Sheffield United, which was a 5-0 away win. Very, very bizarre. Long ball into Watkins, and he's in the box on his own. Back to goal. Cushions it towards Jacob Ramsey and McGinn. The pass wasn't great. And then Watkins tries to dummy it, thinking Bailey's there, and he cuts inside. Jesus, man. Cash. And then what? Oh, my God. Matty Cash, honestly. I know Cash... plays now for the Polish national team. We could just send him to Poland, to be honest. I don't think we'd miss anyone. Carlos with a good tackle on Højlund. Watkins. Ball into Watkins now. Well defended from Varane. It will be a corner to Aston Villa at the Holts. Come on! Come on. We've got to take these opportunities, man. McGinn will be an in-swinging corner, unless it's a training ground routine, but no, it will just be a normal Villa corner towards the back post. And Villa wanted a shove there in the box, but is not given. Lindelof heads it away. It's another corner. What was going on here then? Yeah, Lindelof holding Carlos's shirt. You've seen them given. You can't hold someone's shirt in the box. Louise corner. It's a poor corner, really. And Onana will hold. Onana, who doesn't even come out for crosses, got to a cross. Yeah, you can't hold someone's shirt like that. I know you got to draw the line somewhere, but he pretty much took Diego Carlos' shirt off him. I'd love to see referees have the bollocks to give decisions for like it would stop players from holding shirts. It would stop them from doing it. Well, because they know they can get away with it, they'll do it. It was Lindelof pulling the shirt off Carlos. McGinn, good ball into Watkins, back to goal though. Watkins into Alex Moreno. Villa, we've had all the ball in the second half, but again, nothing really is being created from it, to be honest. Other than the one tap-in chance for Watkins that was saved. Bailey against Lindelof. Leon Bailey gets a cross deflected. Villa corner. Bailey against Lindelof will be a very good thing, I think, in the second half. Lindelof is getting ripped to pieces since coming on. McGinn corner towards the middle. Oh, really good header away. This time by Rafael Varane. Moreno picks up the ball into Cash. Cash 35 from... Why has he gone for goal from there? This is what I mean. Why? You're 40 yards from goal. And he just scuffs his shot across the floor. I don't mind players having a go, but when you got a player on you, you're a fullback. Jesus Christ. Every time United get the ball, they just look long. There is no like intent to try and keep the ball and play it short. And then Emi Martinez has just put the ball out of play for a throw-in, which Unai Emery is not really happy about. I would bring Diaby on now. I'd bring Diaby on for Watkins. Have Diaby and Bailey against this defence. I think we could be cooking here. I'm watching on Sky Glass. I'm like 20 seconds behind for anyone who's interested. Never get Sky Glass. See, I'm your advisor. Never get Sky Glass. It's shite. Lindelof. It's Kobe Mainu into Rashford. That's a poor shot. It's deflected. He might get a corner from that, and he will. Nearly an hour gone. Still 1-0 to Man United. This game is driving me insane. Sky Glass sounds like Lissandro Martinez's ankles. That's brilliant. That is brilliant. You never know. Villa could have had more success with Martinez playing today because Harry Maguire has been pretty decent. Corner is taken short. Rashford into Kobe Mainu. Swings across in. Carlos heads it away. Dalot back out towards Bruno Fernandes. Bit of an awkward ball to him. Bruno gets a cross in again. Hits the chest of Ramsey. McGinn, that's a good ball. Into Bailey on his own though. Leon Bailey with 3 players around him. Still Bailey. Bailey! Chance! No! Ramsey! Ramsey doesn't control the ball. That's brilliant from Bailey, but Ramsey's touch is terrible. Ramsey dribble. Oh, I can't believe this. Bailey dribbles the ball on his own with 3 United players on him, pokes a pass through them all, and Jacob Ramsey's first touch is awful. So the ball just bobbles into the arms of Onana. It's what I mean. It's just wasted opportunities once again. It's what I've been talking about the whole game. This has just summed up the whole game. we've cut them apart time again, and we fuck it up in the final third. We do the hard part and mess up the easy part. Honestly, this game is killing me. We need to make subs. Yeah, I do think some changes could be made right now. To be honest, take advantage of like the bit of momentum that we do have. Bruno Fernandes free kick. What a ball! Harry Maguire should gamble on that. It's such a good ball from Bruno Fernandes. Maguire doesn't throw himself at it. I think if he does, he doesn't really gamble at all, and the ball just floats for a goal kick. But you'd surely want your man to attack that ball. Kamara into Bailey in the box. Bailey. Ramsey now! Oh, off the line. Dalot went on the goal line to help Onana, and he got the ball. The shot from Ramsey is terrible, though, to be fair. I think Onana still saves that, despite the fact that Dalot, even if Dalot weren't there, I think he still saves it. Luis Cross is caught by Onana. How many wasted chances, man? Oh! Villa with 1.33 XG, and we've not scored. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Rashford's pass is intercepted by Cash. Ramsey. That's better. Ramsey into Watkins. Yeah, that Ramsey shot was... I think it was mishit, to be honest. I don't think he got any clear contact on the ball. Moreno into Douglas Luiz. I'm glad we're focusing down the right, because Lindelof has been... Well, you can tell he's a centre-back playing fullback, because he's just struggling every single time Bailey's got the ball. He doesn't really know what to do. So I would pin Lindelof with Bailey and Cash, just constantly. Shite ball from Longley, once again, trying to find Moreno. Please, can we make some subs, man? We are at such desperate need for some changes right now. Højlund into Garnacho. Oh, he's offside. Bruno blasts it over the bar anyway. Oh dear. Oh no, Kamara's down. For fuck. If things aren't already frustrating, you've got Kamara now on the floor. Oh, I've just seen the reaction. Bailey's fuming at Ramsey. Bailey's fuming at Ramsey for that. When he poked the pass through to him. It was a brilliant ball as well. Fucking hell. Ramsey, I'm sick to death of Ramsey. He's wasted so many chances. He gets into good positions and fucks it up multiple times a game. Kamara held back to his feet by the physios. What was the golden boy playing at Dan James? He's been fucking awful today. No, okay, maybe a bit harsh. His finishing has been awful. His dribbling has been pretty good. His passing has been hit and miss. His finishing has been awful, though. Absolutely awful. He's got into space so many times. That's what he's really good at. He's getting into space and opportunities are being created. He's just not taking any of them. Villa looking good. We are, but we're just not taking chances. Well, there's going to be a sub. Boubacar Kamara's off. Diaby's on. That's an aggressive sub, that is, if I've ever seen it. So I'm guessing what McGinn Louise pivot with Diaby one side, Bailey the other. Or I wonder. So yeah, we might be seeing Ramsey as the shadow behind Ollie Watkins with Diaby one side, Bailey the other. Here's Leon. Well, Diaby already on the ball. Diaby is dispossessed by Rafael Varane. Another long ball over hit, which, well, Emi Martinez already just waiting to get it back. United have just not played football in the second half. Diaby into Bailey, into Diaby on the byline cross. Again, looking for Ramsey. Cut out. Villa get a corner. Come on. Come on. We completely controlled the second half, but we're so toothless in front of goal. Diaby, edge of the box, might get a shot away. He does. It's deflected off Bruno Fernandes. And Villa get another corner. How on earth we are losing this game, I don't know. Corner, another in-swinger towards Onana. Moreno, surely another save from Onana. Bailey, yes! Come on! It's Dougie Luiz! It's 1-1 at the Holton. Come on, you Villa boys! Come on! What a goal! Finally, we finally score. After the myriad of chances that we've missed, we're literally just seconds before Luiz missed. Kamara had a shot, Moreno even. Onana made an incredible save. Yeah, it was Longley, sorry. It was a Longley shot that was saved. They don't clear the ball, and it eventually falls to Douglas Luiz. He smashes it in the top corner. Come on! 1-1. Terrible from me. I've been saying this all game. Man United have been absolutely shit. And this has been coming. Ever since the Rasmus Højlund goal, this has been coming. I didn't think it would actually happen. It's a really instinctive finish from Douglas Luiz in front of goal, right in the top corner. Onana doesn't even move. And wow, massive goal. 20 minutes to go. Villa 1, Man United 1. Oh, thank the Lord that we've scored. Thank the Lord. We've been by far the better team since their goal. By far the better team. Man United were basically playing the second half to defend, hold on to their 1-0, and just thump the ball long, hopeful, looking for Garnacho. That has been the whole game plan for Man United in the second half. Smash it long, hope for the best. And I'm so glad that we've equalised, because I was like, how on earth is this fucking working? Onana's given the ball away to McGinn. Villa on the attack again with Bailey. Leon Bailey with Diaby with him. Bailey cuts on the inside. Oh, I think Diaby might be offside, actually. Well, the linesman's flag does stay down, but he did look it. Matty Cash, that's nice. Cash into Diaby. Villa have so many players forward, and we're going to go back to the halfway line instead with Carlos. With 20 minutes to go. Villa 1, Man United 1. I just don't understand what... United have just gone into a shell. I don't really get it. I really don't understand. It's like they're playing. They were playing to hold on to a 1-0. That's a foul, surely, on Watkins. Not given. Watkins might turn away, but Harry Maguire gets very fortunate. Villa get the rebound again. Ball into Diaby. Oh, how on earth has Lindelof got away with that? Lindelof nearly slips and he squeezes the ball through two Villa players. Oh, Villa still have the ball. I thought a foul was going to be given on Bruno Fernandes, who went down. The referee didn't think it was a foul. Onana on the ball for United. And they've got to get some grip of this game because they've got none at all. Onana under pressure and Villa get a goal kick from that. Onana pressed by Watkins. The crowd are right behind the Villa players right now. Onana smashes the ball and Ollie Watkins with the block. United, if people saying Villa crumbled, Man United have fallen to pieces. 20 minutes to go. Villa 1, Manchester United 1. No, it was a goal kick, but it was a massive roar from the crowd. Because it just showed how the pressure from Villa has just been just non-stop since the second half began. Garnacho, there is a chance for United on the break, which would hurt Villa. Garnacho. Fucking hell, it's just wide. Oh my goodness me, it's just wide. That would have been sickening. That would have been absolutely sickening if he would have scored that. Alejandro Garnacho cut inside. So easily though. That's shite from Villa. And Matty Cash letting him do that is one of the main reasons why I say let him go back to... Just let him stay in Poland. A Polish team will sign him. He's so shit, man. On a yellow card, I get. Like, he wants to... I don't know. Oh, Villa are at home. Villa are at home. So I've just missed a lot of comments because, yeah. Why is Watkins not giving you any more FPL? Watkins hasn't been great today. I'm saying this now. Watkins hasn't been great. And you were thinking, is it going to be one of those days where Watkins misses will cost Villa? What a ball from Ramsey into Moreno in the box. Moreno, terrible. Tries to find Watkins, cut out by Varane. Villa get the ball back. Douglas Luiz into John McGinn. He's got options, McGinn. McGinn finds Ramsey. Ramsey into Moreno. Moreno gets a cross in towards Watkins. Another header from Varane. Bailey on the far side with Diaby next to him. Bailey against Lindelof. Cuts the ball back towards McGinn. McGinn into Diaby now. Diaby with Luiz square. He finds Ramsey. Douglas Luiz chance. Surely. What a block from Varane. Why is Luiz taking so long though? It's a brilliant dummy from Ramsey. But Douglas Luiz had a great chance. And he took way too long to pull the trigger. Moreno tries to get through too. And he actually fouls Kobe Mainu in the process. The dummy from Ramsey gave Douglas Luiz all the time. Oh, I say all the time in the world. He wanted even more. No, edge of the box. No, not even edge of the box. He's in the box. And he just takes far too long to shoot. I don't know why there's hesitation. Just strike that first time. Diaby has been booked for a tackle on Bruno Fernandes. 73 minutes gone. Villa 1, United 1. Tielemans is going to come on now for Aston Villa. Leon Bailey's off. Well, unless he's just tired. I don't really understand that sub to be quite honest, but that's just me. That is just me. Rashford is also off. Oh, I like Mario Kart. That's why I just put it there. I've had other stuff in the background as well that are not Villa related. I just like... It's stuff I enjoy, you know? You know, I had Pokemon stuff there too as well. Reprieve for United says Flabby G. Yeah, I don't really get why we take Bailey off. I think Bailey has been one of the main reasons why we're doing well. I don't really get it, to be honest. Come on, Villa says Joseph. Tielemans screamer incoming. Yeah, Luiz, he sold a little bit there, but I'll give him. Look, I'll let him off because he did get the equaliser, so I will let him off. Varane is a beast. Never should have left Madrid. I think Varane's a top class player. Top class player. He's he gets quite criticised actually since he's been at United, and he never got that when he played for Real Madrid. Yeah, people used to call him Champions League Varane because the amount of times he'd won it and how consistent he played for Real Madrid. He went to United and struggled. Scott McTominay is on. Scooby Doo is on the pitch. McGinn, I think that should be a throw into Villa, but it's gone the other way. Who assisted the Luiz goal? Well, it was a shot that took a deflection and fell to Luiz. So I don't know if you can count that as an assist. I can try and see if it has been awarded to anyone. No, because it was, like I said, it was a shot that was deflected. It's just going to be a Douglas Luiz goal. I think it was a Bailey shot, actually, that deflected to Douglas Luiz, if I remember. It was Bailey assisted. Technically, it's not an assist because it's a shot that hits the United player. Cross comes in towards the far post for United. Garnacho, good block that is from Cash on his back. Kobe Mino, Casemiro hacks the ball into the stands. There's a reason why you play as a defensive midfield player, my friend. Not a great shot from Casemiro. Villa get a goal kick. 15 minutes to go here. 1-1. You either win now that Scott McShite is on or lose to Scott McShite winner. That is it, yeah. That always happens. McTominay scores a winning goal or is involved in the winning goal elsewhere. I remember Scott McTominay came on against Forest and he was the reason why Forest got the winning goal. Because he didn't mark Morgan Gibbs-White. He just left him. So that's just the Scott McTominay way. John McGinn into Moussa Diaby. Diaby against Lindelof. Twisting one way, then the other. Gets a cross in, but Dallow's there to mop up. McGinn gets it back. Gets another cross in towards Alex Moreno. Dallow there again. Luiz had a big chance, but scuffed it. Oh my goodness me, just doesn't catch it correctly. Douglas Luiz, in the same position where he scored the equaliser, had another chance to get a winning goal. Oh, Dougie Luiz. He's got to hit this better. I think he scuffs it. Yeah, he goes side-footed. Hit it with your laces, Doug. Head down, laces. I think he scores that. He goes for a side foot and scuffs his finish. I think you've got to go for laces there. 6 yards out. Make sure you gotta hammer it. Make sure Onana can't get there. Just like the equaliser. Why change your technique for the equaliser? Unbelievable. Massive chance to make it 2-1. Harry Maguire on the ball with 13 minutes to go here. Villa completely and utterly on top. United are very lucky that they're not losing this game. Very lucky. We've wasted so many chances. Villa with 2.2 XG. 2.2 XG and we've scored 1 goal. It's unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. Kobe Mino into Rafael Varane. Back towards Onana. Onana's been one of the main reasons they're not losing this game. Like, even I've laughed at Onana stuff before, but he's played very well today. I'll give him that credit. Lindelof. United going... Lindelof should put the ball out of play inside his own... Inside his own final third. Lindelof under pressure just put the ball out of play. Lindelof. Why is Lindelof still playing for Man United? He's absolutely awful. Lindelof is worse than Longley and Carlos. McGinn gets across towards Ramsey in the box. Moreno. He might go alone. Still Moreno. He does too much though. And then Casemiro. You can't give Casemiro the opportunity to, to marshal you off the ball. I think he's got to go for a cross there. Trying to take on 3 United players. It's just never... Unless, I'd say the only player who could possibly do that, I'd give confidence for, is Jacob Ramsey or John McGinn. I don't think Alex Moreno is good enough to take on 3 players. Bruno Fernandes gets across. Kobe Mino's missed the flight of the ball. And now Villa could be on the break. Kobe Mino doesn't get the ball. John McGinn, we've got players forward. McGinn into Diaby. There's a 3-on-3. Moussa Diaby might go alone. He does! He puts it wide. Moussa Diaby. No conviction in the shot. Sky Sports have summed that up brilliantly. Moussa Diaby. Massive chance. Massive chance. Oh, such a poor shot. Diaby's finishing is fucking awful sometimes. Drives me insane. Wasted. Again, it's the story of the game. Wasted opportunities. Thankfully, we decided not to waste one of them. But the XG now is 2.4. And we've scored 1 goal. Garnacho for United, 10 minutes to go, plus added time. Villa 1, Man United 1. Højlund goal in the first half from a corner. And it was a Douglas Luiz equaliser in the second half. It's been all Villa, arguably since the United goal, but definitely since the second half began. It's been all Aston Villa. Like I said, that 1-0, Man United set up to basically defend the 1-0 and just hit long balls looking for Garnacho or Højlund. And it just didn't work. Rashford had a very quiet, poor game, and he's came off now. I don't understand their second half setup at all. Luke Shaw getting injured probably didn't help because obviously Lindelof's had to come on. He's not comfortable as a fullback. But it's very naive from United to set up this way. I do think that. Especially when, you haven't won away against a top 9 side. When you're Erik ten Hag, in 13 games, you failed to beat a side in the top 9. You have a big opportunity today with Villa missing some big chances. And then you kind of just put it on a plate for Villa, almost. Why is Watkins not scoring? Watkins has had a 1-on-1 and a tap-in and he didn't score either of them. I think the XG Villa have created, Watkins on his own has had like 1.8 of it. Watkins has missed several chances today. Hopefully he doesn't hurt us. Garnacho, still. Poor shot. Garnacho's dribbling is amazing, by the way. It's just his finishing is poor. But he's got a bright future, I'm telling you. Garnacho is frightening to come against. He's very quick, very direct. His shooting's not great. And that's probably one of his biggest flaws. But if he became very clinical, I think there's an incredible player there, honestly. If I was United, I wouldn't let Garnacho go at all. If a team like Real Madrid came sniffing and offered you like 50, 60 million, I wouldn't say yeah. There is definitely a player in there. Villa get a free kick. McGinn being held by Harry Maguire. McGinn screaming, saying he wants a booking for Harry Maguire there. Bear in mind, after the whistle had already gone, Maguire was still pulling McGinn's shirt, which is what he's saying to the officials now. Garnacho's the only player, right? Garnacho's an unbelievable player. Unbelievable player. Little bit greedy at times, a little bit selfish. Sometimes that's not a bad thing. But yeah, he's definitely got a career ahead of him. As long as he doesn't do a Mason Greenwood, he has got a career ahead of him. Keep his head down, keep out of trouble, and yeah, he'll do well. He'll develop quite well. When you've got Rashford, that team. When you've got Rashford, that team, then you need to be great, I suppose. But then is Rashford? Should Man United look to improve on Rashford? That's another question you got to ask as well. Diaby with a foul on Varane this time. I think if a club came in for Rashford, Greenwood, you might. What I said was a joke, but it's also true. Like, you don't want a player like Garnacho going down that kind of route. So, what I'm saying is true. When is Villa showing up? Well, I mean, we did equalise, so I'd say that's showing up. I don't know how our possession is not more than 53%. Yeah. You've got Scott McTominay chasing long balls like he's a number 9. I don't get this tactical setup from Ten Hag. If Villa had a player like Garnacho, by the way, Jesus, we would be cooking. Here's Harry Maguire. 6 minutes to go here. Still Villa 1, Man United 1. Casemiro goes long diagonal, looking for Diego Dalot. And there is an opportunity here for United. Dalot, step overs, Against Moreno, very well defended from Alex Moreno. And it is a corner to United. I don't know why I spent 80 quid to watch us in the rugby yesterday. We are terrible. I don't watch rugby, to be honest. I don't bother. It's alright sport, but you know, I don't want another thing to piss me off. I already have enough things annoy me. I watched when England got to the Rugby World Cup final and we still fucking lost, so. Cross, goal. I don't fucking believe it. Scott McTominay scored a header. This is exactly what I'm talking about. I already get annoyed watching this shite anyway. Scott McTominay scored a header. That's what I mean. It's just being clinical. That's what I mean. This game has been summed up by how clinical are your players. And Man United have fucking been clinical. And that's all I've got to say. We completely dominated this game and we're going to lose. Unbelievable. Scooby fucking do. Scooby fucking do has scored. It's a great cross. So naive from Villa. Great ball from Dalot. Matty Cash. Why is Cash trying to mark him though? Cash and Carlos just watching as this cross comes in. Mental. I cannot believe we're going to lose this game. And people say, oh yeah, oh Digne's not very good. Oh Pau Torres. Oh, I honestly. So frustrating. Both McGinn and Moreno have come off now. Digne is back on. It's his first game since coming back from injury. How have we completely dominated the game? Zaniolo's also on now. We've completely dominated a game and we're losing. 2.6 XG for Villa. 1 goal. 1.93 XG for United and they've scored 2. Unbelievable. You couldn't write this. You actually couldn't write this. A game we should have won, we're now losing. Ollie Watkins is the difference between the two sides. And Watkins, who's had a very good season, has completely cost us 3 points today. Kept Højlund onside for the first goal. And, yeah. I am done. I am absolutely done. Long lay with a cross. Maguire heads away. Diaby pulls it back, but no one is there. I don't know what to say, honestly. I do not know what to say. Man United have been piss poor and we're going to lose to them. Diaby gets across towards Digne at the back post. It's football for you. It is what it is. It is football for you. We've had so many chances to score goals today. And we score 1. With nearly 3 XG created, we only score 1. It's driving me insane. This club is the death of me, honestly. Even, I know West Ham have been shit today, right? But even West Ham, you give them chances today, they would have scored. Jared Bowen would have scored. Probably all 3, 4. No, even more than that now. We've had like 5 big chances. Bowen probably would have bagged them all. I'm lost for words. Cross comes in. Watkins gets a header and it's saved by Onana. Look, Watkins he's had an amazing season. He's had an amazing season. But fucking hell has been terrible today. He's been absolutely terrible. Yeah, taking Bailey off, it killed. We were all over United. We had all the momentum, and we took Bailey off, and suddenly the momentum goes. I'm not playing lethal. A Villa free kick. A minute to go here. I just. I can't wait to make the most depressing TikTok video after this. I think I could possibly make. How on earth have we lost this game? I don't believe it. Villa, you compare it to Villa have had 5 big chances to Man United's. I'll give him the Garnacho one that he put wide. So we've had, let's count because I've actually lost count. Watkins in the first half, 1-on-1 save. John McGinn edge of the box, that was tipped over. Ramsey went for goal 3-on-2 and he put it wide. Bailey went for goal and he put it past the post where he really should have hit the target. And the second half, Watkins had a tap-in that was saved from Onana. Longley had a tap-in that was saved by Onana. Douglas Luiz got his goal, so that's number 7. And then Luiz, again, very similar to the goal he scored. He had the ball in the same place. He went for a side-footed half volley, and that went straight at the goalkeeper as well. There's 8 chances Villa had, and we scored 1. 8. Man United had, if I'm going to be fair, I'll count them all. Garnacho in the first half, put it wide. Højlund got the equal. Højlund got the first goal. Second half, Garnacho went 1-on-1, put it wide. And then the goal. So 4 chances for United, 8 for Villa. And we're losing 2-1. It's clinical. It's clinical from there and not from us. Johnny Evans coming on. That's all I've got to say. They're clinical. And we're not. And it's as simple as that. My point is, I made my point. They're clinical and we're not. You can't have 8 chances in the Premier League and only score 1. 8 big chances. That's not good enough. When you create 3 XG and score 1 goal, that's not good enough. I don't care who you play. We should have wiped the floor today. The finishing has completely let us down. Completely dominated the game and we're going to lose. All because the finishing has let us down. It reeks of that Sheffield United home game. We've had another shot saved at the near post from Onana. To be fair, that's not really ever troubling Onana. He's went for power, but no real direction. Straight into his hands. 6 minutes valid time. We played 2. You don't watch football. If people genuinely think we haven't dominated this game, then you don't watch football. Even Gary Neville was questioning Erik ten Hag in the second half at his just lack of decision making. They set up to hold on to a 1-0. Didn't work. We wasted chances to make it 2-1 to Villa. And then a really good cross from Dalot scored by Scott McTominay. And that's it. That's been the game. We've just missed several chances. Completely and utterly dominated this game. But we just missed several chances. It happens. It's football. It does happen. But it's infuriating because it's at a point in time where results haven't been great for Villa recently. And we really needed something to help push this team on. Like we had similar chances against Sheffield United. In fact, we arguably had more chances today than away at Sheffield United, and we won there 5-0. It's just that game, every shot we had went in the back of the net. And we created more opportunities today than then, which is mental. I criticised Villa when we drew 0-0 away at Everton. I criticised Villa because we didn't really create anything. And now we created loads and just not really took anything. 2 minutes to go of injury time. Villa 1, Man United 2. Tielemans, nice bit of dribbling. Gets a cross, which Johnny Evans will get this away. Ramsey goes for a deflected shot. It might fall to Diaby. Instead, Garnacho is there. Every player back for United defending. Garnacho tackled by Tielemans, but he'll get the throw in. Why is Cash trying to defend Scott McTominay from across? Infuriating. Villa 1, Man United 2 is the scoreline. Scott McTominay. I don't get this as well. McTominay has had arguably his best ever season, and Man United fans still question him. He's arguably been one of their best players. He's been their most clutch player this season. And he still gets questioned. I don't understand. I do not understand the process of the Man United brain. Like, he's been brilliant. He's been absolutely brilliant this year. Look, I agree, for several years he hasn't been. But this year, Scott McTominay has been brilliant. Clutch goals, game after game, and yet he still gets criticised. So I don't understand. I don't understand. Cross into the hands of Onana, and we've got 30 seconds to go. They've given man of the match to Harry Maguire. To be fair, he set up the first goal. He's dealt with a lot that's come at him, but I think the mistakes that Man United have made have been in their midfield, which is where a lot of our chances have come from. I think to give him man of the match is a bit much. I'd have given it to Onana. Honestly, I think Onana's been brilliant. Single-handedly stopped Villa at times. Like when Lindelof gave the ball away straight away after coming on, and Watkins had a tap in front of goal. And that is game over. That is game over. We have lost. I don't know how we've lost, but we have lost by 2-1. Ollie Watkins has blood on his hands. 2 massive chances missed. A tap in and a one-on-one is just unacceptable. You can't do that. In the Premier League, you get away with that in the Championship. You get away with that when you play teams down the bottom. You don't get away with that when you play teams in the top 10. I appreciate all your love and support, guys. Do double tap the screen. You guys have been amazing. Lots of new followers today. Lots of new everything. You guys have been incredible. This channel is absolutely blowing up. Thank you guys very much, and I will be live for the next Villa game, and I'll see you all then for that Up the Villa. I'll be making a video as well. Just give